And here we go. Coming up to my Barnes& and Noble. We're here for the Criterion 50% off sale, and the first thing we come up to is the 4Ks. Now, they've separated these 4Ks from the regular Blu-rays during this sale. Looking through here, Big Heat, I kind of looked at that, and that may be on my list for next time. Not really seeing anything that I want that Don't Look Now I picked up last time. Choose Me, I just recently picked up for my Mega Replay. We got Farewell My Concubine, which I also just recently picked up during this sale. Gummo, JoJo Dancer, I also picked that up. Killer of Sheep, it's also a title I've been looking kind of at. Flip around the other side here. Some more 4K. The shelves are a little bare with these 4Ks. They have not gotten their restock yet. Looking through here, the Thelma and Louise box set. Very nice little box set. I picked that up last sale, I believe, when that came out. Scarface, another one I've been looking at. Again, maybe on my list for the next time. There was Ugetsu. I haven't upgraded my copy yet. There's another little end cap with some Blu-rays on there. Not really a whole lot. And then we move over to the section. It's been reduced. Pickings are slim. We look through here. 400 Blows, 12 Angry Men, Baron Munchausen. Got some stuff up top. A Fire. I think that's a new title. A couple of people have talked about that. I haven't really looked into it though. We're going to kind of move quick through this video though. Again, pickings are slim. Not a whole lot to look at, and there's a lot of repeats in here. And I do have a lot of this stuff as well. Honora didn't have the 4K again this time. That first title there, Celebration, I've looked at that several times. It's been recommended. I may pick that up at some point. Come and See, a great anti-war film, very hard to watch. Move over to the H's now. Yeah, we skipped a few. But it is what it is. Kiru, highly recommend that. If you've never seen that Akira Kurosawa movie, it is my favorite Akira movie. But Kiru, highly recommend it. Last Emperor, Last Hurrah for Chivalry, two great movies. Highly recommend those. Lace Samurai, I picked up that copy last time. I still have not watched it yet. Lone Star, another movie that's on 4K I've been kind of looking at. The last title there in that second row was The Long Good Friday. Highly recommend that. One of the original English gangster movies with Bob Hoskins. We're getting towards the end here. Parasite, another great movie. Paris is Burning. Perfect Days by Wim Wenders. Pick up that 4K if you get a chance. Keeping Tom. Tete Le Monde, The Piano. Power of the Dog. Throwdown. Blood of Throne or Throne of Blood. Train Spotting. All great titles. Three Outlaw Samurai. To Die For. Picked that up last sale. I really enjoyed that movie. I highly recommend it. We're almost through here. Again, pickings were slim. I was kind of disappointed. I want to see if I can get back one more time to see if they've done a restock, but I just don't know. We're finishing up last year. There is a copy of The Wiz. If you don't know, The Wiz has audio issues. They're going to be probably reissuing the disc on though. There's missing speech. We still got 50% off Radiant sale going on here. We've got a good little Arrow section. Hopefully that sale's coming up next. They've got a great selection of Kino Lorber now. Prices are a little high. They do have a bunch of discounted prices on there. And then my favorite section, the A24. These books are looking really, really nice. I might pick one of those up eventually. All right, we're back home. As you can see, my Criterion section in my store is bare. They have not done their restock yet. I've actually done an order online and picked up like 5 more movies that should be coming in sometime later this week. and you'll get a video of that. In the meantime, I did pick up two things, but I also have something else I picked up. During this time, Amazon also always usually has 50% off their Criterions. And for some reason this time, and I guess other times they've done it too, but they had a bunch of select 4K titles and Blu-ray titles like 55, 60, 65% off. I did make an order of one thing that was on my list that I wanted to pick up during the sale, and they had this 4K for, I believe, $16 and change or $18 and change. I don't remember. So well under the $25 price I would pay on sale for this 4K at Barnes& and Noble. I've already opened it up. I didn't do an unboxing for it because it was a CD in this movie. So I did pick up Paper Moon, which is a spine number 1241. A lot of people had recommended this when this came out. A lot of people have recommended it since it has came out. So I had to pick it up. It's a Peter Bogdanovich movie starring Ryan O'Neal, Madeline Kahn, and Tatum O'Neal. I don't really know a whole lot about it. Looks like they're swindlers trying to peddle maybe Bible hawking con men. There we go, something like that. But I've heard really good things about this. So I had to pick this up for that price from Amazon. So even though this wasn't from Barnes and Noble, it is still part of the Criterion sale. I had to pick it up. Moving on to the two things I did pick up. Pickens Be Slim, that is for sure. But these two titles I've looked at before. I've never picked them up. I don't know why they're not in my collection. Both these movies are acclaimed, praised movies, not appraised. And I don't have them in the collection, but I seen them both today with the slim pickings. I was like, I got to pick something up for this video. I know that's not the way to think about it, but I had to. So I got these two things. The first thing, a Sidney Lumet movie. I have never seen this movie. In fact, when I was checking out, the guy that was checking me out, he had to be well into his 60s, if not 70s. And he said he's just watched 12 Angry Men within the last 5 years. And he was blown away by, I guess I could show the title, 12 Angry Men. But he had not watched it his whole life. And he just watched it like 5 years ago or so. And he said he was blown away by it. So that is my first pickup, 12 Angry Men. Everybody recommends this movie. They say it is a fantastic movie, 10 out of 10 every time. I don't know why I never had it in the collection, but today I picked it up, 12 Angry Men. The next thing, I've always just wanted this movie, and I've never picked it up, and I don't know why. I know it has a 4K release on another label, I believe, but I wanted to pick it up on this Criterion collection. It's Criterion. Stanley Kubrick's Paths of Glory with Kirk Douglas. I've been on a war movie kick lately, picking up war movies, and this is one that I had to pick up. I know this is supposed to be like one of the most powerful anti-war films ever made. A fiery Kirk Douglas stars as a World War I French colonel, I believe. Goes head to head with the Army's ruthless top brass when his men are accused of cowardice after being unable to carry out an impossible mission. The Paths of Glory. Famous shot here. When you see this movie, that's a shot that's always associated with it. Never watched it, so I had to pick it up. So, as you can see, my Barnes & Noble is a pretty good store. We're kind of like a flagship store just because of our location. A lot of good stuff in there. Just people have rampaged the Criterion collection. I went in there like the first or second day it was on, and they were stocked. Well, as you can see, slim pickings. When I talked to the guy the other day, he said they're trying to get their restock in. They have not got sent their second, like their mid-month supply yet. So it'll be interesting to see what they get in. But this is what I picked up this time around from the Criterion collection for 50% off. Paths of Glory, 12 Angry Men, and Paper Moon from the Amazon sale. So that's going to do it. Ryan, Movies with Ryan. Happy Criterion hunting, people. We've still got a couple more days, days. I think we got a couple weeks left. It goes until maybe we got a week left, if that. I'm not sure. Ends next Friday. Somebody tell me in the comments. I don't even know. Ryan, movies with Ryan. So I see you again. Have a fantastic night.